The Midnight Caller. Every night at midnight, a woman named Sarah would receive a mysterious phone call. The phone would ring, and when she answered, a chilling, raspy voice would whisper, "I'm coming for you." Sarah would tremble in fear, but no matter how many times she changed her number, the calls persisted. Determined to put an end to the terror, Sarah decided to investigate. She contacted her phone service provider, but they couldn't trace the origin of the calls. The police were equally baffled and suggested she install security cameras in her home. Sarah followed their advice, setting up cameras in every room, hoping to catch a glimpse of the intruder. Days turned into weeks, and each night, like clockwork, the phone would ring at midnight, and the chilling voice would utter those dreaded words, "I'm coming for you." Sarah's nerves were frayed, and she lived in constant fear, afraid to be alone in her own home. One evening, as the clock struck midnight, Sarah received the call once again. But this time, she noticed something peculiar on her security camera feed. In the corner of the living room, she saw a faint shadow moving. She stared at the screen, her heart pounding, as the shadow grew more distinct. Determined to confront the source of her torment, Sarah gathered her courage and cautiously made her way into the living room. There, standing in the dim light, she saw a figure cloaked in darkness. Trembling, she demanded, "Who are you? Why are you doing this to me?" To her shock, the figure slowly turned around, revealing a pale face and empty, hollow eyes. It was as if she was looking at a ghost. The figure whispered, "I finally found you," before vanishing into thin air. Sarah couldn't believe what she had witnessed. She was plagued by questions but had no answers. Determined to seek the truth, she delved into the history of her home. Through old newspaper archives, she discovered a chilling tale of a former resident who had met a tragic and untimely end within those very walls. Haunted by the knowledge, Sarah moved out of the house, hoping to leave her torment behind. Yet, even in her new home, every night at midnight, the phone would ring. The raspy voice would whisper, "I'm coming for you." Sarah realized that she had become marked, forever pursued by a malevolent force she could never escape. To this day, Sarah lives in fear, her life forever altered by the haunting calls of the Midnight Caller, reminding her that some terrors cannot be outrun.